felt like you weren't functioning at your full potential?
Yes.
You feel like you just need a break?
Yes.
Do you feel like you don't have enough time in the day to do everything that you need to do?
Yes.
Thank you. This was once my life. Being a single parent of 3 kids, balancing being a parent, working at a job that I deal with different people with different attitudes, dealing with different church activities and schoolwork. I got a lot of stress building on me, even with dealing with different things that happened in my life that just were not at my control. And until I decided that, and I learned that these were affecting my health, that I decided that I had to learn different ways and avenues to manage my stress. In the next few minutes, I will discuss with you what stress is, different ways that stress affects your body, and different ways and avenues on how to manage stress. What is stress, you may ask? Stress is the change that causes physical, emotional, and psychological strain. Stress is not always bad. It can trigger our body responses to potential dangers or threats. It releases different hormones that causes our body's inability to fight off different diseases, even that of such as a common cold. There are 3 different types of stress that we come across within our daily lives. The first one is eustress. Eustress is a type of stress that is fun, it's invigorating, and it helps keep us alert. A type of eustress that we can use as an example would be something such as bungee jumping or hiking. It's something that we develop some type of alert in our body, and it's not a bad thing, but it causes our bodies to release those hormones because it is overacting and because of the fact that our body is not used to that situation. Another stress is acute stress. This is a short-term stress that our body deals with that we may cause in most cases. It can be positive, but in most cases it's not. An example of acute stress would be something as dealing with going to a funeral, where we can be nervous and it can cause a certain type of emotional reaction that may cause us to be upset or something at that time, but it's something that wears off after a while. Another stress is a chronic stress. This is the most dangerous of the 3. Chronic stress is a stress that we use and experience over a long period of time. A type of chronic stress that a lot of people deal with in this country today is dealing with marriages and divorces. Divorces is something that can cause a lot of stress because it entwines dealing with the separation of property and family, and it causes you to be very stressful if you're not sure on how to react to these things. How stress affects our health. Stress causes a lot of sicknesses that we may not be aware of that is caused simply because we are stressed. Chronic stress, as I spoke of already, is one of the most dangerous stress because of the fact that it lasts over a long period of time. 90% of doctor visits are caused by chronic stress. Chronic stress causes different diseases as ulcers, gum and tooth disease, heart problems, obesity. It also causes certain types of cancers as well. Even though there's no way for us to alleviate stress out of our body 100%, there are different ways that we can go about managing these things. There are 6 different stress management that I've come up with that we can use to learn how to manage the things that are stressful in our lives. Number 1 is avoiding unnecessary stress. Learn to say no. Learn to not deal and come in contact with people or things that you know can cause a certain type of stress in your body. Also, take control of your environment. Learn that, you cannot be over the top with certain things, but you can take control of the situation. Alter the situation. You can express yourself. Don't hold things in so long until it comes to a point where you're about to blow up because of the fact that you held it in so long. Be assertive. Learn to manage your time better. This is one that I have come across with a lot, because with it, time management, if you don't manage your time correctly, it can cause stress, because you can have a lot of things pile up on you at the same time, and then all of a sudden you learn, oh my God, I'm so stressed because I have so much to do in so little time. Number 3, adapt to the stressor. Refrain from different problems that you can not have to come across. Learn to look at the big picture. Don't just look at the glass as half empty, but look at the glass as half full. Focus on the positive. In every dark cloud there is a light. So instead of focusing on the bad things, try to find something positive. There's good in every situation. Accept the things that you cannot change. Everything in life comes to you. Some things you can change, some things you can't. Learn to control the things that you cannot change. Look for the upside in the situation. And most important thing, learn to forgive. Forgiveness is one of the most important ways that we can learn to manage stress. Because if you hold in a lot of things inside, it can cause a lot of stress on you as well. Make time for relaxation. Do things that you like every day on a daily basis. If it's doing a crossword puzzle, or if it's singing a song to yourself in the shower, just do something that is fun and relaxing, something that will help you calm down and de-stress. It's a de-stress mechanism. A lot of times when I get stressed and I get upset, I just take a time and just count from 10 down to 1. Keep a sense of humor, as you guys are trying to make me laugh. But it's okay. Keep a sense of humor. Because you know what? Laughter is a good medicine. And also adopt a healthy lifestyle. Exercise regularly. Healthy eating, have a healthy diet, and get enough sleep. It is recommended that we get 8 hours of sleep in a day. So you need to make sure that you get enough sleep so you are ready for the next day. In conclusion, it's important to not just go through life as if you can't control it, but go through it knowing and enjoying each day. And I need to stay within the scripture. Paul says in Philippians 4:11, I'm not saying this because I'm in any need. I've learned to be content in whatever situation I'm in. So thank you for listening to my presentation on how to manage stress.